Austin area motocross scene here at ADVMX with Chris. Now, Chris, before we get into the track and all that, give us a little background of how you ended. You're a Texas transplant like us.
Yes, I am.
Tell us how you came down here and ended up in this area.
Essentially, 18 years ago, looking to get out of a dead-end job up in Vermont, and my friend Matt Stanger owned Lakeside Motocross in Bastrop, Texas. He said, "Come on down, help me out with the track." And so I was on a bus 2 weeks later, 52 hours. You know, I got here and started working the next day.
Wow!
So and I've been doing it ever since.
Now, what was the name of the track?
Lakeside Motocross in Bastrop, Texas.
Bastrop, and that's where you live now.
That's where I currently reside.
Yeah. And how long did you run that track?
Let's see, we ran that jointly for, I want to say, 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
And then ended up closing it down?
We did. We were struggling financially. The budget was just tight for us, and it's not a money-making prospect to begin with. And then luckily, Dennis Gearing came along, opened up Austin Del Valley Motocross, and then subsequently bought us out as being competition. And then 6 months later, he was struggling, and I got on board here, and I've been here for 10 years.
Okay, so Dennis opened up this track from scratch. There was nothing here, built it.
Right.
And then you came in 6 months later?
6 months later,
yeah.
We redesigned the track that was designed here, and the customer participation picked up, and we got our clientele back, and we've been here for 10 years.
Yeah.
Strong.
You, track manager?
Yes, in the past.
Yeah. Everyone that comes here knows you probably more than Dennis, I would imagine. Saw your face more.
I'm the one that's usually knee-deep in mud or on the tractor or helping with their bikes. Yeah, so I'm the one in the pits, helping people out as much as I can.
Well, we talked a little bit before we came on camera here. This is a big time for you. Very nervous because you officially took over the track at the beginning of this year. Is that how it worked, the beginning of 14 or maybe a little earlier?
It was a month before, so it was December 1st I took over, and yeah, it's been a little nerve-wracking, you know, having not really run a business before. I know how it works. It's just taking on the financial responsibility and just being a little more responsible for everything. So, but beyond that, you know, I'm 5 weeks in now. I'm fairly settled. I'm just looking forward to making this the best place we can. So I've got some great ideas for this year, and then next year is going to be amazing.
We need Austin to be more. It really is the central location for Cycle Ranch, and then Houston, and even Dallas.
We're right in the middle.
Yes. So, and we do have the rider base here. It's just a matter of maybe getting them back out again. I feel like when we came in, maybe some of the riders had left the venue here for one reason or another, but maybe friendlier things going on this year.
I think, you know, lack of change in the past as far as having the track layout, you know, kind of the same it's been for quite a while, creates an air of stagnant presence. So what we are going to try to do is every month make a large change, you know, 1 or 2 jumps, and you know, continue with adding sand and trying to do as best we can, keeping up jump faces and things of that nature, as well as building more infrastructure. A bike wash and a pro shop are definitely top of the list, so that'll happen sometime this summer.
What race-wise, doing night races, continue to do that, maybe 2 or 3 through the summer?
I think we're going to try to do 4 or 5 this summer. We're currently developing a website right now, and as soon as we have that done, I've got the state schedule, and then we'll just kind of squeeze in and not race on top of anybody else.
If you guys don't remember, when we did the Extreme Experience at the Toyota store, and we brought in truckloads of dirt, this man here spent the entire day on the dozer making the landing for the freestyle with a broken leg. So yes, you are my best friend forever now, and certainly
painful.
Yeah, and no pay. I mean, just helped out because you love to do it, and I appreciate. I'll never forget that. So I'd like to, you know, with the Toyota and me being with Toyota, we'd certainly like to help the track out this year and make some kind of partnership here with you. So we look forward to great things coming. How can people find out what's going on with the track?
We currently have a Facebook page, which is Austin Del Valley Motocross Park, You can also call our hotline, which is 512-417-3753. We update that 2 or 3 times a week. You can also go onto our website, which is advmxpark.com. And through those three means of media, you'll get in touch with us.
And more importantly, how long is the beard going to last?
The beard?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not quite sure. I started off a little bit before I took on this venture. It started when I knew I was going to take over, so we'll see. It may be a year. It may be a little crazier.
Well, I appreciate it. Again, you've been a good friend to me and us, and we certainly want to help you out. Look for great things coming up this year and in the future.
Thank you, David. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.